The people of Oshimili North local government area in Delta State has given herdsmen 7 days to leave their bushes. An executive order handed to the herders by the local government chairman, Louis Ndukwe, said the cattle breeders would have their structures demolished should they fail to vacate the bushes after the 7 days ultimatum. But unhappy with the directive, the herders stormed Bini Asaba Highway with their men, women and children in protest, bearing placards. On the reason for the decision, Ndukwe said it was due to the alarming rates of killings, kidnappings and maiming, among other atrocities, as well as security challenges allegedly being carried out by some criminals among the herders in the area. He told Chinese television that the ultimatum is a 7-day ultimatum, that doesn't mean that some amendments or waivers would not be given or extension of time, but the important thing to note is that we will come down heavily on defaulters. We have agreed with traditional rulers and stakeholders. We have informed the police and other security agencies. What we are saying is enough is enough. We don't want to accommodate anybody in our bushes anymore. It's about the security of our people. If you want to live in the Oshimili local government, buy a piece of land and stop living in bushes. The local government chairman was said to have issued the order over the weekend. But unhappy with the directive, the herders stormed Bini Asaba Highway with their men, women and children in protest. The herders who took part in the protest carried placards with various inscriptions and said they were not criminals, adding that they remained law-abiding and that many of them were born in Delta State. The spokesman of the herders, Idris Abubakar, noted that they were legal occupants of Oshimili and usually paid their rent. He said the federal government should come to our aid so they can allow us stay as legal occupants. The government should come to our aid and halt the local government chairman from passing the so-called executive order. Whoever is living in any place is a legal occupant of that place. We have received that they gave to us. We pay tenancy each year. However, responding to the protest, Ndukwe maintained that the vacation order was not meant to victimize any tribe or persons, but to rid the bushes of criminals using them to perpetrate crimes. So I think maybe the federal government will now come to their aid. Don't be surprised. Very soon you will begin to hear statements from Arewa, Northern Group, Northern Youth, Northern this, Northern that. But they are forgetting that a lot of things have been going on because nothing just happened without any cause. These people have been going through a lot of torture. Not only in Delta State, it's cut across board. These people have been going through a lot of torture. Nobody will say anything. Nobody will, from the presidency, even from their people, nobody's going to say anything. Now they want to twist the whole thing. Oh, we have been paying our this, we have been paying our that. They are talking about those who are living in the bushes. Of course, if you are not living in the bushes, maybe they are not going to do anything to you because enough is enough. Enough is enough. Even the governor could not even handle this situation. Because that is why you see that this thing keeps happening over and over again. And now we have learned that Delta State is the epicenter of this ﷺ. That is their headquarters now. What is the governor doing? We don't know. He's still waiting for the president to speak based on what happened about 2 months ago. Up till now, the president has not said anything. But in this case, very soon you are going to be hearing statements, you are going to be hearing comments from that side. But when people will be going through all of these things, they will not do anything. But at the end of the day, it is just everything still boils down. I don't know where the whole thing is coming from, because the police too, they are the ones that are supposed to be able to fish out the criminal elements among these people. They don't do anything. What do they do? How many times have we heard that they've arrested anybody? These things have been happening over and over again. And the chief security officer of that state, who is the governor, what has he been doing? Is it just to talk? Is it just to just make statements? No action. You are the chief security officer of the place. Who are the people? Where are they coming from? The last one that happened, we could see that police were reluctant. Whether they were even begging them. It's unfortunate. So I don't even know, because if there's reprisal, federal government will start making statements, or they will be making noise. They will be making statements. But when people are being taken, when people's lives are being taken on a daily basis, they will not say anything. They will just keep quiet. But it shows that something is really, the presidency is up to something. Because if you are not up to something with all these things, you cannot tell us you are not hearing. You can't tell us. Now these people are coming out. Oh, before you know it, they will tell you everybody has the right to stay in any particular place. But why have you people not condemned it? If you know that it is not your people that are doing it, you would have just made a categorical statement that anybody who is involved, if they get you arrested, that is it. But they won't say anything. They cannot tell us that these people are not the people doing it. You know, people, nobody's even saying anything again now that, oh, maybe they are just, people are disguising as sszØØ. Who has that time to be disguising as sszØØ? For how long is it going to work? They are the people doing this thing. Police cannot do anything. What is the governor doing? You can imagine. They say they have told police, oh, because of this executive order, they've told police they've done that. Then the question is that what has the police been doing? Are they not hearing all of these things that have been happening? It's unfortunate, oh, it's really unfortunate. Someone says you are free to live anywhere in Nigeria as a citizen, but not in bush because you are not bushmeat or bush baby. Rent a house in the community, pay your rent and other taxes. That is how other people live. Of course, some of them say, oh, they have their receipts, they have their this, they have their that, this and this and this and that. But those ones who are in the bush, they should do something about them. This is the best news I've ever heard from Delta State this year. Every bush in Delta State must be cleared of all criminals. If they refuse to vacate the bushes, Deltans should use every unseen and known force to eject them. Someone say they are terrorists, they are thieves, they are land grabbers, they like to do all manner of things to people. A tenant that gives the landlord sleepless night should, of course, quit. Most of those living in the bush are criminals, kidnapping natives and travelers along that axis. The genuine ones among them should separate themselves from the criminals so that peace will reign. Many of the kidnappers are hiding in the midst of genuine herdsmen. So how would they be able to fish them out? You can imagine, you know that when police really want to work in this country, if things want to get better in this country, it is not rocket science. Do you know why? A typical example was what happened to the man Lai Mohammed ordered, the man that was arrested when the woman was narrating what she went through when police came to arrest her husband. The man that said read a poem that spoke against Lai Mohammed. Do you know when they went to arrest the woman, when they got there, they've tracked the conversation of that woman, you know, technologically they've done that. But somebody was asking a question that, why is it that all these Boko people, all these sszØØ, all of those people, all those criminals that we have all around, all these kidnappers, why is it that these police people, they could not track them, their conversation, if they really want to work? Who told you? The police, you think they will not be able to combat these people? But because the power that be, they know what they are doing, and that's why people are praying on a daily basis that every of their plan concerning innocent people, that God should thwart it. Because you can't tell us that if you want to curb these people, you can't do that. But they have just folded their hands and be looking. Police people will be telling you that somebody insulted the president, that you don't expect them to fold their hands and be watching. But you can fold your hands when things are going wrong, when people's lives are being taken on a daily basis. But you can fold your hands. You can imagine such a statement. You can imagine such a statement. So if they want to do anything in this country, they are able to do it. It is not rocket science. If Nigeria wants to be good today, it's just a matter of people ready. The so-called people who are the leaders, if they are ready, things will change for the better. Someone says, let them leave the bush, come to town and build a structure where they can take off every morning and return in the evening. Okay, Delta people or the big heart, stand on your decision. Security is life, so eliminate criminals and terrorists. Rather kidnapped now or never. If they had lived in peace, all these wounds have happened. Fulani sszØØ activities has displaced and destabilized communities in Benue, Kogi, Ekiti, Delta, Kaduna, Southern Kaduna, and host of other states. That's why people of this state want them out. Without peace, no development. Okay? Can you maintain stance? Not just mere order. Did your governor approve the order? That's another thing. Okay. Someone says he's an executive chairman. Mind you. Oh, Coco. Okay, we'll go hear them. Very good step. How can Fulani come to into one's land, move into bush and occupy people's land and start doing all manner of things to them? Is unacceptable, and they are coming out to say, oh, they are different, they are not criminals, they are not this, they are not that. So let's hear your opinion. Somebody is asking that what kind of an executive order did the governor approve that, and somebody say, oh, the chairman has that executive order to do a lot of things. Of course, you might be surprised because a lot of things that Nigerians don't even know what the law states. We don't even know what is happening, because of fear and intimidation. They've just scattered, they've dabaru everything. So let's hear your opinion. Leave your comments below and let's learn from you.